I've spent almost $40,000 on healing and personal development, and this is the advice that I would give myself if I was starting over from scratch today. The first piece of advice I would give is do not hire any kind of business coach until I have done the emotional work. Because when I first got started, I hired coaches, and while the coaches were great, no strategy can outrun bad emotions. And the thing about emotions is when we suppress them and when we avoid them, they actually control us more. We have the perfect strategy, a strategy that is proven to work to hit six, seven, whatever figures in business. And if you are being fueled by not good enough, by shame, and by guilt, that will triumph over the strategy every single time. The second thing I would say is trust myself sooner. We are programmed from a very young age to look for answers outside of ourselves. And as corny as it is, and as much as we've heard this over and over again, all the best answers are truly found within. So, the second piece of advice I would give myself is to train my intuition sooner and trust my internal feeling and knowing, because especially in 2020, I took some wrong advice, not because it was necessarily bad advice, because it was incorrect for me. And I knew that deep down in my gut, and yet I overrode it. So that would be the second thing, is I would trust myself sooner and more from the get-go. My third piece of advice would be to have more fun. The whole point of going on this adventure is to reclaim who we truly are at our core. And to find that, it requires having fun. I put so much pressure on myself to get everything perfect instead of doing it in a way that made me feel the things that I wanted to feel in the first place. Because the truth is, we will spend more time on the journey than we will at the end result. So this is actually something I'm working on now, is focusing on having more fun and creating the emotions that I want to feel along the journey and not just waiting for the end result. And the last piece of advice I would give is to find someone you can get honest with, even if that someone is a pen and a piece of paper and your own self, because the truth really does set us free. And the sooner and quicker and at more of a depth that we can get honest with ourselves, the sooner we really will be set free from whatever emotion or trauma is holding us back.